It's Sunday morning, and that means it's time for the hottest selling reserve list cards this week, February 20th to the 25th of 2022. Which reserve list card will come out on top? Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, and that means it is time for the reserve list hot top 10. Which card on the reserve list will come out on top this week? How many sales? We're in all these different areas. Now remember, I only look at the ones that I can get to. There are 572 cards to check, and I do not have time to check 572 cards as well as count up all the sales. So if you have been buying a lot of a card, you can hit me up on the email, let me know you're doing it, and I'll be happy to confirm those sales and add that video, possibly get that card in to the hot top 10 for the reserve list sales. But you gotta let me know because I've realized that I am missing some, but I can't track them all, baby. So guys, let's lean back, sit and relax, have a coffee. Whoa, let me get my coffee up there. And let's check out some amazing reserve list cards that are selling pretty good for a 5-day period. So we're starting out this week with Wheel of Fortune coming in at number 10, and this is Revised Edition. This card had an average price of $388.58 US. The market price was $352.37, and it's €236.94 to get that card into your home. And here in Canada, it's around the $400 mark, and a near mint may run as high as $500 depending on where you're buying it from. Now, 13 sales for a 5-day period may not seem like a lot, but you're still talking thousands of dollars in that 13 sales. That's pretty crazy, but when it comes to reserve list cards, it just depends on what card's going up on the block to calculate out the value. And that's a lot of money to spend in just 1 week on Wheel of Fortune. But we talked about this card in a video this week, and I had mentioned that it's a little bit low from where it's been in the past, which means people are going to take notice of a card like this, and they're going to start opening up their wallets. And they're going to say, do I really want to get a collector box of Dungeons & Dragons or Kamigawa or like whatever strikes your fancy, a modern day box nowadays, or get a reserve list card that can go into your commander deck literally forever? Yeah, I can see why people are choosing Wheel of Fortune. Great choice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at number 9 this week, and that is going to be Rainbow Vale from Fallen Empires. I like this card a lot, you guys know, and apparently some people bought it this week. Now, this card has an average price of $9.49 US. The market price is $10.55 US, and it's €11.14 to get that card into your home. And when we're talking about 15 sales, it may not seem like a lot, but this card has been bought out quite frequently in the last year, and this is just a 5-day period. When I'm looking at the Rainbow Vale, I look at a card that has multiple uses, can give you the mana you need, and you can sack it to make sure your opponent doesn't get a hold of it. I like this card quite a bit. And in the future, the fact I'm talking about a Fallen Empires card that is above $10, that should tell you guys something right away. It is not the same world we used to live in 20 years ago when Fallen Empires cards were junk. People do appreciate them now. People do buy them. And again, when you're looking at this card, it's going to be a $25 card at some point, and it may be happening sooner than what people realize. For those who buy copies of this, I would definitely go for a near mint copy. Of course, non-financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Go find the real deal somewhere. But in my own head, if I was buying this card, yeah, I'm going for a near mint copy because those will be the harder ones to find in the future. Great card, can't say enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 8. Number 8 this week is Plateau. Again, Revised Edition. I remember when Plateaus were like $170 a couple of years ago. Look how far we've come, people, in just a couple of years. Just 740 days. All right, the average price here is $349.99 US. The market price is $344.06 US. It's €193.09 to get this card into your house. Now, in Canada, you're looking at actually like $450. Keep that in mind. There's a little bit of a price difference there. And there's 16 sales from February 20th to the 25th of 2022. These used to be the lower end reserve list dual lands that nobody cared about. But as with everything, time kind of shows where things are going. There's only a finite amount. This price is actually probably still pretty low, and it's going to be bought over time and just slowly disappear into a higher echelon of pricing. It's a fact. If we see this now in 2 years, what's going to happen in 6 years? Something to keep in mind. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 7 this week, and that is going to be Savannah Revised Edition. See what I'm saying here? See where we're going with this? All right, now, this card has an average price of $379.99 US. The market price is $377.10. And it is €235.13 to get this card to your house. Here in Canada, it's about $450 near mint. Pay attention to that. Again, depends on where you're buying it from. When I look at this card, and I remember picking these up only about a year and a half ago, 2021, and they were $204 each. I actually bought a couple for the channel to do a giveaway with. And I remember Antoine won one, I remember at one point, and so did another patron on the channel, and they just won them. It was great. But look at how much they've already gained in a 365-day period. It's insane. But the dual lands are just so necessary for so many people's decks and formats that you realize, yeah, I mean, from old school all the way through vintage legacy. I mean, come on, look what we're talking about here. It's an amazing card. People are going to buy it. They're going to put it in commander decks. It's the way it's going to be. Savannah. I mean, it's not the lion, but it's still a great card. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 6 this week. And that is going to be the Triangle of War Visions at number 6. Now, this card has definitely spiked up, as you guys know. We're looking here with an average price of $14.97 US. The market price is $8.65 US. And of course, it's €3.84 to get that card. It's sold out locally for anywhere around here in Toronto, so you can't get one, but it used to be $10. It's not available now. But with 20 sales, even this week, still 20 sales, February 20th to the 25th of 2022, I look at it and say, it's still being bought. There's still copies leaving the market. Although it's not nearly as strong as it was a couple of weeks ago, it's still happening. That trickle effect of Timmy's getting in to at least get one copy for collections or for a deck they want to try out, it's just what it is. It's going to disappear. They're not coming back anytime soon. And again, it is a reserve list card. Remember, this is the reserve list Hot Top 10. The sales will look different sometimes. Sometimes they're stronger in certain weeks. Sometimes they're less. But it's not like the old days, where there was like 1 or 2 sales in a month. These things sell all the time now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. I love these videos. All right, number 5 is Gustha Scepter from Alliances. Now, this was on the list last week, and it looks like it's hanging around again for another week. Now, this one here comes in with an average price of $4.56 US. The market price is $2.67 US. And of course, it's €4.30 to get this card to your house. Here in Canada, it's $5 if you want this card. 21 sales from February 20th to the 25th of 2022. I already told you guys last week, I like this card. I used to use it to hide cards so I wouldn't have to discard them, and I would bring them back when I needed them. It's a great card. 0 casting cost artifact. What else can you say? This thing can be used in so many ways, not to mention the fact that as a 0 casting cost artifact, you can use it in affinity decks, which people kind of forget about nowadays. But that'll come around again. I'm sure it'll come around again soon, because you never know when we're going back to Mirrodin. Got to fight those nasty Phyrexians. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 4. Number 4 this week is Capy Artifact from Revised Edition. This card has an average price of $89.97 US. The market price is $79.61 US. And it's €66.15 to get that card into your house. Here locally, it's about $110 for a Capy Artifact from Revised, and it won't be near mint, it'll be like light played. But the 27 sales tells me people are noticing this card's a little bit low as well, because it was over the $200 mark, and now it's 50% below that. So people are saying, hey, I might as well go for a near mint copy of this card now. Well, it's a little bit cheaper. I can say, yes, that is a good buy. I would do the same thing if I had some extra cash lying around. Although I do have a playset of 4, so I'm pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 3 this week. And that is going to be the Ring of Renewal again, hanging in there from Fallen Empires. Now, this card has an average price of $1.94. Listen to that, $1.94. You can get a reserve list card, or from yesterday's video about Cammy Gao in the top 10, you could have bought an island. A basic island. I know. Differences. So an average price of $1.94 US. The market is $1.35 US. Or €2.14 46 cents to get that card to your house. It's $5 here in Canada, and it is sold out, by the way. But 46 sales from February 20th to the 25th of 2022. That tells me something. People are still buying this card. They're either buying it because they like the art. They want to have a whole bunch of copies. I mean, I would picture maybe one in a Commander deck. But somebody's doing a little investing and collecting right now, and they're buying a lot of copies up. If you're the person doing it, you can let me know. Send me an email. I'm curious. I'm a curious kitty cat. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at number 2 this week. And that is the Conch Horn from Fallen Empires. Now, I did mention this card as a card to watch. And you can see here, 71 sales. That is a whole bunch with an average price of $4.99 US. The market price is $4 US even. Yes, I just banged the microphone. And it's €6.08 to get that card to your house. This card's about $5 in Canada. It is sold out. I couldn't get any locally when I looked around, but that's what they said they were selling it for. But that 71 sales tells me there's a lot of people who like the card. People may be trying to get a little bit of investment there and have a little bit of fun with it. Some people might be using it for a Commander deck. Also, people use it in old school and some of the older formats because, hey, it acts like a mini brainstorm, right? Gets you a couple of cards, gets things flowing right when you need them to. Amazing card. And it's Fallen Empires again. See where I'm going with this? Think about some of these cards you've seen in Fallen Empires. These are cheap ones, but they're still getting there, right? Amazing. So let's go. You've waited long enough. We've seen these first 9 cards. We are ready to branch in to, that's right, the number 1 card this week. Can you guess what it is? See if you guessed right. It is the Hand of Justice from Fallen Empires. That's right, this Avatar big bad beastie from back in the day is coming in with $3.09 as the average price US. The market is $2.35 US. And it's €2.72 to get that card to your house. $5 in Canada. And yes, we have some near mint copies available locally. But 73 sales from February 20th to the 25th. There were some sales before that, but I couldn't count them because they came in a little bit late. But it is 73 sales. February 20th to the 25th of 2022. Fallen Empires card again. People are seeming to pick up on the thing that, you know, even though Fallen Empires is a lower end reserve list card and may not see tons of play, you know, the Hand of Justice is still a 2/6 beastie. You could tap a few white creatures and kill stuff. It's kind of a fun card to have around, depending on what you're playing and how you're building. But it also has that piece of nostalgic art and feel that old Magic cards bring to players when they see them. It's just fun. I gotta say that it is fun. And I love seeing these kind of sales busting out and seeing what you guys are doing out there. It's just classic stuff, guys. I can't wait to see what happens next week. So there you have it. Some amazing reserve list sales. Now, I noticed none of my cards are in there. When you see that Soldevi Excavations only had like 5 sales this week, that's not going to make the cut. Lodestone Bauble had like 3. Bolduvian Trading Post had like 4. I get it. I get it. City of Shadows, it's getting kind of pricey. Only had 4 as well. 4 sales does not make the list. But that's what happens when reserve list cards start to rise in value, guys. You got to pay attention to the market and know what's going on out there. And apparently some of you guys have a good idea of what you want to do, and you're buying a lot of cards. Or maybe you're just watching this video to see what cards people are buying. Whatever your reason is, I'm glad you checked out the video today. Hope you had some fun while you were here. And of course, looking forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys tonight, I guess Sunday nights. It's the live stream, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. You guys have an awesome day. Bring a friend to Magic, and I will see you guys soon. Enjoy. And of course, a big shout out goes out to each and every one of the fantastic patrons who are on my channel, help me out each and every day. Without their help, we could not be doing what we do. They're the ones who help. Thank you so much, patrons. You guys rock. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the live stream. I know it's a weekend video, and I've decided to do a little caption here at the end. I have a plan. You guys are here. You've made it to the end, so you get a hint. Within this period of the year, I think I can reach my goals. Going to get there. But you've made it this far, so I'm going to tell you. If I reach my goals, I will set a new goal. And that goal will be all hail Soldevi. Yeah. You guys know what I mean. Have an awesome one and enjoy the day.